How to adjust your retirement plan as you get closer to retirement age. Imagine waking up at 65, looking at your bank account and realizing you don't have enough saved to retire comfortably. What happens next? Panic sets in and you feel trapped, like there's no way out. Scary, right? But it doesn't have to be this way. If you make the right moves now, you can actually set yourself up for the life you've always dreamed of, whether you're 18, 25, or 30. You see, it's all about the choices you make today, and I'll walk you through exactly how to adjust your retirement plan as you get closer to retirement age. So what are you waiting for? Let's dive in. 1. The wake-up call. Point 1. Start thinking long-term, early. As someone in your 20s or 30s, you might feel like retirement is decades away. You're probably focused on paying off student loans, building your career, and enjoying life. But here's the thing, if you don't start thinking long-term now, you'll be left scrambling later. Let's talk reality. Time is your biggest advantage right now. Every dollar you save now can grow exponentially thanks to compound interest. In fact, if you invest $200 a month starting at 25, it could grow to over $400,000 by the time you're 65, without you even realizing it. But don't wait until you're in your 40s or 50s. The earlier you start, the more it works in your favor. Point 2, adjusting risk as you get closer to retirement. Here's where things start to get real, and yes, a little more complicated. If you've been aggressive with your investments in your 20s, good for you. But as you get closer to retirement age, you must shift gears. Let's face it, when you're 20 years old, you have the luxury of taking risks. You can afford the highs and lows of the stock market. But when you're 50 or 60, those swings can be a nightmare. That's why you need to start adjusting your portfolio to lower risk options, like bonds or index funds. But hold up, here's the catch. If you get too safe too soon, you could risk not growing your money enough to retire comfortably. It's a balancing act. And yes, there are moments when this can feel like walking a financial tightrope. But don't panic. This is about making strategic moves, not just running for cover. So how do you know the right time to adjust? Let's keep going, because I'll show you the exact formula in just a second. 2. Building momentum. Point 3. Reevaluate your spending and lifestyle. This one's going to sting, but you need to hear it. The closer you get to retirement, the more critical it is to rethink your current spending habits. If you've been living it up, indulging in every impulse purchase, it's time for a reality check. Now, I'm not saying you should stop having fun. In fact, who doesn't love a good weekend getaway or some extra avocado toast? But if you want that dream retirement lifestyle, it's going to take some sacrifices. Cutting back on unnecessary spending today could mean more financial freedom down the road. A $50 dinner every week could be the difference between you working 10 extra years or retiring early. So let me ask you, how much is that expensive latte really worth to you? Think about it. When you evaluate your lifestyle, consider, can you trim a little here and there without feeling like you're depriving yourself? Because every dollar saved now brings you one step closer to the financial freedom you want. Point 4, create a timeline to track your progress. All right, here's where we hit a real game changer, accountability. If you want to adjust your retirement plan successfully, you need a timeline, plain and simple, a written plan. Tracking your financial milestones year by year can give you a clearer picture of how close or far you are from your retirement goals. But hold on, cue the pattern interrupt. I know tracking everything can feel like a drag, right? You might be rolling your eyes like, I've got enough on my plate, thanks. But trust me, taking just 15 minutes every month to evaluate your financial progress can save you years of regret. Let's face it, you need to know if you're on the right path. You don't want to wake up at 50 looking at a retirement number that's way lower than you thought. It's better to correct your course now than face those regrets later. But here's where things get interesting, because this next point could literally change everything. Stick with me, we're almost there. 3, the final push point. 5, consider working with a financial advisor. You've been grinding for years and now you've hit a wall. Your retirement plan is decent, but you know it could be better. What do you do? Here's the truth. You don't have to do it alone. A financial advisor is your secret weapon. Sure, there are tons of free resources online, but sometimes a professional can provide tailored advice and strategies that fit your unique situation. They can help you navigate tricky decisions like tax strategies, investment diversification, and optimizing retirement accounts like a 401k or Roth IRA. But here's the kicker. You have to find someone you trust, someone who'll help you get where you want to go, not someone just looking to sell you products or push you toward a one-size-fits-all solution. Remember, every day you wait could cost you thousands. If you haven't considered a financial advisor yet, you're probably missing out. It's time to take that next step. Now imagine where you could be in 10, 20, or 30 years if you adjust your retirement plan today. It doesn't have to be overwhelming, and you don't need to figure it all out at once. But you do need to start taking action now. So go ahead, take that first step toward a more secure, comfortable future. Your future self will thank you. And remember, your financial freedom is in your hands. Now it's up to you to shape it. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss another tip to build your wealth and live your dream lifestyle.